Auzu billahi minash-shaytanir-rajim. Bismillahir-rahmanir-rahim. Dear students, it is class 11th and our subject is political science. Today we are going to discuss about the fundamental rights. Dear students, there are various kinds of rights in a state, but so far the fundamental rights are concerned, these are very essential for an individual whosoever is living in the state. Fundamental rights are those basic rights which are fundamental in the governance of the country. These rights develop individual personality and are guaranteed by the state constitution. These rights have some essential attributes. They are the main rights in the constitution of a state, and their attributes are: firstly, the state constitution provides them. That means they are guaranteed by the state constitution. Number second, they cannot be taken away by parliament enactment. Number third, for amendment of these rights, parliament needs 2/3 majority. In order to amend these rights, the 2/3 majority of parliament is needed for the amendment of these rights. The fourth attribute of these rights is that Supreme Court, High Court or National Human Rights Commission in India are entrusted with the task of protecting these rights. These are important for the survival of a human being. As you know, a person has to develop its personality and he has right to live, and he needs to live in the society as a human being. Thus, these are the important rights for the survival of a human being. No government can infringe or violate these rights of an individual whosoever is living in that state. Dear students, there are fundamental rights and legal or ordinary rights in a state also. So far fundamental rights are concerned, they are protected and guaranteed by the constitution of the state. We are discussing here the difference between the legal or ordinary rights and the fundamental rights. Whereas the legal or ordinary rights are protected and enforced by ordinary law of the state, the fundamental rights can be changed by amendment of the constitution of the state, while as the legal or ordinary rights can be changed by legislature through ordinary law-making procedure. Thirdly, judiciary has the power to act as guardian of fundamental rights, while as in case of legal or ordinary rights, these are protected by ordinary law of the state. Dear students, these are the definition and the attributes of the fundamental rights, and what is the difference between fundamental rights and legal rights. Today we have discussed this point. I feel this is much very much important information for you. That is all.